Jihadi bride Shamima Begum has given birth to her baby in Syria. According to her family's lawyer.The 19-year-old was found in a refugee camp in Kurdish-controlled northern Syria last week, where she pleaded to be allowed to return to the UK with her unborn child. Her emergence sparked furious debate and legal wrangling over what the government can and can't do to British citizens who fled to the war-torn country and now want to come back. Culture Secretary Jeremy Wright, who previously served as Attorney General, said today that Britain was obliged to take back British citizens. But David Goff conceded Shamima may be able to return to the UK because we can't make people stateless. His Home Secretary, Sajid Javid, said he would use all his powers to stop British citizens who joined ISIS from returning. Tasnim Akunji, a lawyer representing the families of the Bethnal Green schoolgirls who traveled to Syria in 2015, said that Mr. Javid may have conceded he is unable to stop her entering the UK. He told Mail Online, Sajid Javid has conceded he can't stop her coming back. It looks like he reviewed his powers and discovered he doesn't have any powers. Mr. Akunji said he found out about the birth via a short phone call from another refugee in the camp and that both mother and baby are both healthy. He said, "They are both healthy. She gave birth sometime last night, but I don't have any more information than that." Announcing the birth today, Mr. Akunji posted on Twitter that Shamima had given birth to a son sometime last night. He wrote, "We, the family of Shamima Begum, have been informed that Shamima has given birth to her child. We understand that both she and the baby are in good health." As yet we have not had direct contact with Shamima. We are hoping to establish communications with her soon so that we can verify the above. We understand that both she and the baby are in good health. Yet we have not had direct contact with Shamima. We are hoping to establish communications with her soon so that we can verify the above. He then followed up the statement with a tweet saying "It's a boy." Culture Secretary Jeremy Wright told Andrew Marr, "I think it's clear that if you're dealing with a British citizen who wants to return to this country, and they're not a dual citizen, so their only citizenship is British citizenship, then we are obliged at some stage at least to take them back." That doesn't mean that we can't put in place the necessary security measures to monitor their activities and make sure that they are not misbehaving. It doesn't mean either that we can't seek to hold them to account for their behavior thus far. He said the nationality of Shamima Begum's baby was a difficult question, but added, "What really matters, I think, is to determine what should happen instantly and urgently to her, because we do have to be concerned about the health of that baby. We have to be concerned about her health too." but in the end she will have to answer for her actions. So I think it is right that, if she's able to come back to the UK, that she does so, but if she does so, she will do it on the understanding that we can hold her to account for her behavior thus far. Jacob Rees-Mogg said on BBC Question Time that we should have sympathy for Shamima.The schoolgirl married Yigo Ryatic, 26, a Dutch Muslim convert, and had 2 children who died as babies. She had married him 3 weeks after she arrived in the country in 2015, aged 15. The family of Shamima asked the government to give them custody of her unborn child if she is allowed to return to the country and given a prison sentence. The pregnant 19-year-old from Bethnal Green is afraid her child will be taken away from her if she does return to Britain. Her family are now urging the government to let them have the baby to avoid putting the burden on the taxpayer. Ms. Begum, whose baby is due to be born any day now, has previously failed to show any remorse for fleeing Britain in 2015 and joining ISIS. While there, she married Dutch Muslim convert Yigo Ryatic and bore him 2 children who both died as babies. Her brother-in-law, Mohammed Rahman, 36, whose twin brother is married to Renu Begum, Shamima's older sister, said today when asked about the birth, "I don't know. I have no idea." He told the Sunday Telegraph in an earlier interview that it was in their culture to look after the child if Ms. Begum was unable to, before explaining that the ISIS bride would feel better if her parents were looking after the newborn if she was jailed. After serving any sentence, Ms. Begum could then be reunited with her child, added a relative. Earlier, her family called for the government to bring her back urgently. Her parents added that her unborn baby is a total innocent who has the right to grow up in the peace and security of the UK. Ms. Begum was one of 3 Bethnal Green Academy schoolgirls who joined the terrorist group 4 years ago. The government has indicated it will not allow her to return, but her family said they would now be consulting a lawyer. Electrician Mr. Ramana added that her family are seeking legal advice to try and force the government to allow her to return. Ms. Begum's family accept that she may be persecuted and have to undergo intensive rehabilitation, but add that she should not be barred from her home. Mr. Rahman also admitted that her family realize why so many people are against Ms. Begum's return to the country, but stressed that she was 15 when she left and had surely been brainwashed. He also insisted that some sort of rehabilitation should be tried and that her family want to be reunited again. In an impassioned call, he said that people in the UK could show that they are compassionate and look for the best in people. Mr. Rahman repeated that the family were stunned when they learned about Ms. Begum's move to Syria and that they would have stopped her if they knew what was happening. Ms. Begum's parents believe that they can fix her if she is allowed back into the UK, he said.